Hey guys, we are back with another video, and today we're taking a look at Darth Vader Sith Apprentice from Star Wars. Guys, I'm so happy to have this exclusive figure in the collection, and I can't wait to show you all the details. But before we start, if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We do unboxing and reviews, Battle Pass episodes, and weekly live streams. Alright guys, enough with the talking, let's start with the unboxing. Alright, so this is the front of the box. We have Darth Vader or Anakin in the front, nicely done with this red pattern. This is the Artisan edition, of course, looking very good, and all the logos at the bottom. This is the side of the box with the Star Wars logo and of course Darth Vader Sith Apprentice. The back of the box has all the custom warning small pieces to read it. Out of the packaging, guys, we have this cover here with Darth Vader Sith Apprentice or Anakin Skywalker, looking very good with red eyes, and here says, "You lack conviction, Darth Vader." Now this is how you'll see it in the packaging. You have this front piece here which you can put on the base, which I'm going to show you later in the accessory section. Then we have this red cover which I'm going to remove so I can show you pretty much everything on the unboxing, because let me tell you, I love the packaging and the presentation of this figure. Now the first thing we're going to take a look is the body. As you can see, the head sculpt is separated from the body. You can see here looking good, but yeah, it is leather material. Hopefully HAWKWARZTOYZ does one with real leather, but this is how you'll see it in the packaging. Then we have the head sculpt that comes in a little nice container. And as you can see here, we have Darth Vader or Anakin Skywalker, which actually the name says Anakin Skywalker. Now you can remove this little cover here and you can see the head sculpt. And let me tell you, I'm very impressed. In person looks much better than in pictures. I love the detail and of course the rooted hair looking good, and the Sith eyes, which is kind of red, which we're gonna go over again later in the video. So basically this is how you'll see it in the packaging. Now enough with Darth Vader Sith Apprentice head sculpt, and let's take a look at what else this figure comes with. And as you can see, this figure comes with a decent amount of accessories. We have a bunch of hands, we have the lightsaber effect, the base, and of course the power bank. And don't worry, we're gonna go over everything in the accessories sections. Enough with this, let's take a closer look at the figure. And here we have the figure, guys. Let me tell you, overall proportion, it does look nice. As I mentioned before, the problem with this figure is the leather material, which seems to be better than previous versions, but hey, nothing guarantees that this is going to be great over time. But overall, it does look pretty cool. Now, in terms of height, this figure is about 12 inches tall, which is give or take 32 centimeters in height. Alright guys, so now let's take a closer look at the details. Starting with the head sculpt, it does come with this nice translucent container, and you can see the head sculpt of Darth Vader Sith Apprentice. Now the first thing is the paint application. The eyes look very good, not as the movie but more as the Ahsoka show. You can see the rooted hair nicely done, and yeah, it does come with some hair product, so just be careful when you handle this, especially when you take out the head sculpt, of course. But overall, I love the detail and the shape. Of course, you can see on the top with this nice brown color. Now the container says Anakin Skywalker instead of Darth Vader. Now this is the figure as I showed you before without the head sculpt, and we're gonna go over in more detail. As I mentioned before, this is leather material, so we don't have no guarantees that this will deteriorate over time. Hope not. But you can see the belt with a lot of details going on there. I kind of like that. Again, very similar to previous Anakin Skywalker figures. You can see the gauntlet there with the glove, or the hand rather. This is the other hand, nicely sculpted. Now the sleeves are wired, so you can shape it any form you want. At the bottom we have the boot, which is one piece, and yes, it is also leather material. At the bottom we have a little bit of information there, not much weathering. This is the back of the figure. You can see the details on the boots in the back, of course. The pants are very soft material, so that's good for articulation. Now this is the back of the tunic, and yeah, this one also is a little bit wired. And of course we have the continuation of the belt with a lot of details going on there. And that's pretty much it. Proportion wise, it does look good if you ask me. Now let's put on the head sculpt so we can see how this looks all together. It is a bit difficult to put on. I don't know if it's just me, but just be careful. Just make sure that you can see the right orientation before placing the head sculpt, because that might throw off the ways of the eyes per se. So just kind of, take your time. Now you find the right orientation and you just push it like so, and it will peg in. So not bad. Now you can see how this figure looks with the head sculpt now, and it does look good. I love the detail and how this figure feels. The proportion, as I mentioned before, is really good, and as you can see here, it is very nicely done. So that's pretty much it for this. Now, in terms of articulation, you can move the head up and down and to the sides this much, not bad. You can lift the arm for about this much, not bad at all. You can move it forward about this much and back for about this much, because his fabric is much easier to move. Now you can bend the elbow for about this much, and you have the peg articulation on the hand. Now for the torso, you have a little bit of arc crunch and swivel. You can do a split for about this much, some swivel here. You can lift the leg for about this much and back for about this much. Then you have double joints on the knees, which is a very good articulation, and you have some peg articulation on the feet as well, despite the fact that it's one solid piece. Now let's do a quick comparison. Here we have Darth Vader Sith Apprentice, and of course Darth Vader from the Obi-Wan show. And I just wanted to show you, you can say, hey, but why are you showing me this? Because this is not a, head sculpt. But you can see half of the head sculpt. Come on, you can see half of it. And you can kind of tell that it is Anakin Skywalker. So really nicely done. Obviously the paint application on the Darth Vader, especially the Sith eyes helmet, is better than the head sculpt itself. Now taking a look at the accessories, this figure comes with this beautiful base, and I like the design. There's no ladder feature, which is a bummer. You can see the name tag in the front and the little pattern on the side with a nice translucent effect. So it does look very good. This is the continuation of the other side, and that's pretty much it. Now at the bottom we have nothing, it's just a plain base, and then you have the extra piece that I showed you earlier, which is this, I don't know, front cover per se, that you can just place it on the base to your liking. Now for the other accessory, we have the lightsaber, one wired and one without the wired, looking good. Then we have the lightsaber effect, this is the single one, and then we have the dynamic one. Then we have the power bank, and as you can see, it does look good. We have the on and off switch. At the bottom we have the USB Type-C port, and on top we have the ports for the lightsaber itself. How do you do it? You plug in the Type-C cable here, then you put the lightsaber here. You're gonna turn on the power bank, boom, lights up, you put the lightsaber effect, and that's it. That's the lightsaber, ladies and gentlemen. Not that bright, but hey, it will do the job just fine. Now for the next one, we have the clock here, and let me tell you, this one looks very good, very soft material. Only the hoodie is wired. Again, that's not okay in my opinion. Everything else is just regular. It just falls off nicely, but still not wired. I would have liked to see this one wired so you can do some dynamic poses. Now for the next accessory, guys, we have the mechanical armor. Let me tell you, I love this thing. It does look good. It comes with this black and golden color, which I like. Now the fingers are movable, so you can individually move them if you like. You can move this piece here up and down. You have some articulation on the elbow here, and of course inside you have more mechanical pieces. Now in terms of hands, this figure comes with 3 pairs, one open hand, as you can see here, nicely done. Then we have the fist, one black and one with the skin color per se. Then we have the lightsaber hands, looking very good. And last but not least, we have this gesture hand. Alright guys, enough of this, let's do some poses.
I wanna hold your body close to me. I wanna take you where you've never been. Swear I won't break your heart and I won't let you down. Maybe we can dance the night away. You got me feeling like a hurricane. 'Cause nothing's happening. You're all that's on my mind. Think I've got fire running through my veins. 'Cause when you touch me, I must stand to face. I don't know what it is you do to me. No way, just dancing in this burning room. I really hope this moment never ends? Can we pretend that time is frozen? 'Cause you stole my heart and you know what I want is you. Where's you? I wanna say that all I want is you now. Maybe we can dance the night away. That's what I wanna do now. I want you to stay right here with me. Yeah, stay with me. Think I've got fire running through my veins. 'Cause when you touch me, I burst into flames. I don't know what it is you do to me. No way, just dancing in this burning room. There's something in the way you look at me that tells me you are.
To wrap this up, guys, I think this figure looks fantastic. Starting with the likeness, I think this is a fantastic representation of Hayden Christensen as seen in the Ahsoka show. Not episode 3, but in the Ahsoka show. Why? Well, because the eyes are not really same as the episode 3. This is more reddish, so again, more as the show. But despite that, I think the figure itself looks amazing. The rooted hair was nicely done, I love it. Paint application is excellent. The body proportion is really good as well. Now, the amount of accessories is not a lot, but I think is good enough. The fact that they included a red lightsaber and a blue lightsaber is good, but only that feature will work with the red lightsaber. And because of that, my final score is 9 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also, guys, don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms, all links down below. And if you want to hear the latest leaks, news, and rumors, please make sure you follow me on X, the link also in the description below. And if you have some time, check out these 2 cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.